Next up, field hockey. Team sailing.
Stand together as your team.
And finally, team handball.
Is this all the teams? Okay, guys, so as Brad does your bios and introduces your teams, I'm going to have you step forward. He's going to do some individual stuff. So as he does your bio, you step forward, and he'll give you the rundown.
Joe, I have my camera with my video camera in my bag.
Guys, if you guys can do me a favor.
Well, he's already got this running right. It's all right. It's not too bad. Joey! Look at all these guys. Oh, nice. Antonio, there's Antonio. Good morning, Antonio. Sean Martin, there he is.
Johnny's back. We win.
There's Brad Ford with the color commentary. He's getting ready. He's loosening up the vocal cords. Kevin Dowd, our fearless leader in purple today. All right. Joe Norman. There he is. I was trying. Everybody was kind of... Okay. It's team. So we're ready. Everybody's teamed together.
We ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Berry Company's official Rochester Metro 2013 opening ceremony. Woo! I'm Brad Ford, alongside my broadcast partner, Big Joe Latona, who's taking some time away from his busy routine of, well, I'm not quite sure, but he's joining me in an attempt to add some commentary to today's festivities. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to give some credence to some very important members of our office. These are the behind-the-scenes people that are our backbone to our everyday working lives. They make sure that they support our sales division in every way possible. I want to give a big round of applause to two different groups. First, the account management team of Kellen Nicoli, Joseph Norman, and Beth Dupre. And secondly, our sales support staff of LaTrenda Johnson, Sheila Veltre, Laura Gorski, Sandy Hausnick, Julie Averill, and Kimbo. The platform for this year's competition is centered around the Olympics, where teams and its members will be vying for individual and team recognition, with the ultimate goal to bring home a prized medal and, of course, ridiculous amounts of cash. This year, we've decided to take the best in the business, team them up in groups of 3 based on a mix of experience, age, and gender. And in preparation of today's ceremony, each team member was asked to give a little insight into their personal and professional careers. Something that would shed some light on who they are, where they've been, and what they've done. I can tell you this much, Joe. It's a good thing that this isn't a sanctioned competition. After reading some of the comments, they'd never get through any of the screening process. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised some of them have jobs or not in jail. Before we get started, you got any comments you want to make to give some light to the situation? Yeah. All right, as I introduce you, please stay standing until the end. Then you may proceed to your team tables at the end of the ceremony. Please hold your applause also until we are finished. First on our competition, do we still have music on? First on our list of competitors, representing Team Water Polo, this self-proclaimed easygoing lady is a veteran of 17 years with the Berry Company. She prides herself on being her daughter's chauffeur to and from dance class. She enjoys strawberry daiquiris on the beach. Please welcome Stephanie. Stop calling me Mildred! Just wait right there.
You're waiting for your team.
Step forward and back up. There you go. Go back up. There we go. No, go back. All the way. Just give a wave. Next up, the second member of Team Water Polo. This traveling gypsy has enjoyed some of the most beautiful places in the world to work in, namely Alaska and Orange County. This academic All-American thinks Charlie Sheen is the man and has no idea how to make up his mind about what kind of alcohol he likes. He's heading into his second year with Barry. Let's say hi to Joel. Yes, my tattoo sleeves are real. And finally, rounding out Team Water Polo, we have one of Barry's newest members, who actually isn't here to join her team. Currently, she's away learning how to keep a seat warm, eat hotel food, and actually find out if WKRP in Cincinnati was a real radio station. Joining her team when she returns, Tori McDonough. As we move right along, we're ready to welcome our next set of competitors, Team Field Hockey. First up, this young lady is closing in on her 6-month anniversary with Barry. She's yet to figure out the difference between Yellow Pages and Yellow Book. She teaches kickboxing, spends a lot of money on supplements, enjoys a glass of Merlot, a margarita, and straight liquor. Sounds like a recipe for success there. But she absolutely hates sugary drinks, which is nice that she's somewhat health conscious. Everyone please welcome Shay McDaddy McGee. Teammate is a self-described muscular captain of the nationally ranked state championship soccer team. He's been with us for 6 months and loves his Captain and Coke on the beach. If we're ever in a conversation with him, don't worry, he's not actually whispering. That is his outside voice. Let's welcome the silent assassin, Kevin Rowcliffe. And the final member of Team Field Hockey, while she's not scouring the depths of the market for additional sales, this 30-year veteran hunts for antiques and collectibles. Although she is anxiety-ridden, she's worried about the future, and she knows that there's nothing that a little vodka splash of crayon and some lime can't fix. Help me say hello to one of the craziest ladies who's ever yelled in my face, Charlene. And now the first member of Team Handball is a self-described tenacious author and a big fan of Celine Dion. She's approaching her 6-month mark with Barry and just celebrated her marriage and honeymoon. Please welcome Emily Rose. There's no more room for another nickname, Fiorella Moldhill. Her teammate and the newest member of the Barry family is a former yodeler who seems to have an odd infatuation with never actually answering any of the questions on his own. This digital sales genie travels in style with a half of sports logo on his car, and he likes to dress up for dress down day. He brings his own special brand of humor to the ever-crazy telephone sales channel. Say hi to Peter Lou.
Hi, Mom! I love you!
Team Handball, he's the only one on the panel that actually seems to like beer. He loves the game of hockey and has an inspiring outlook on the future. He states, you work all your life and then zap, it's over. Very inspiring. After 35 years with the Barry Company, please welcome a guy that keeps all of his secrets in his mustache, Terry TK! And now for Team Basketball. She has a major fear of roller coaster, loves her white Zen, and time on the beach. She was an RDGA golf champion at the age of 14. She's a veteran of 24 years in the business, and if I didn't mention it, she has 24 years in the business. Please welcome the hard-selling Amy. Do not hit reply. Oh, next member of Team Basketball, the quiet. This is a quiet and smiley competitor. He's played soccer in Europe and may be the only person that attempts to make Skechers and dress pants a fashion statement. He can't make up his mind about where to go for fun, just as long as Joe Latona's not there. Here he is, Antonio Calabrese. Filling out the roster for Team Basketball, recently back from a very quick year-long trip to Orange County. This self-proclaimed sensational jet-setting martini drinker loves the smell of rich mahogany in his cologne, is made of real bits of panther. When he walks outside after doing his hair, even the sun has to put on sunglasses. Please welcome Sean Money Martin. Next up for Team Sailing. First on the roster is a mother, a friend, and an all-around wonderful woman. Don't let her smile and pleasant demeanor fool you, though. She is an aggressive sales lady. She loves her wine, loves to spend time with her sons. Say hello to the always smiling Carnival Cruise vacationer, Sweet Marie Doty. And next, this former Fisher grad and Homer Simpson-esque hybrid sales rep is ready for a fight in this upcoming competition. She apparently loves cartoon sitcoms, politically incorrect conversation, and the Canadian Border Patrol. From reading her Q&A, the only thing that might make her happier than winning a gold medal is if Taco Bell sold a cookie burrito. Please put your hands together for the newly promoted Melissa Gonzo Gonzalez. And the final member of Team Sailing. This next competitor is a veteran of 27 years for the Berry Company. He's as serious as a Lifetime movie and savvy as a cat burglar. He's always dressed to impress and ready to play 18 holes at the drop of a dime, which he'll most likely pick up and put back in his pocket.
Yeah, that was good.
Flyer, the Lucky Charms.
That was pretty good.
Now up, Team Rowing. First, this newbie just started a month ago and seems to enjoy the new Keurig in her sales department. She describes herself as ADD. She hates clowns and was the social chairperson of her sorority. Her favorite drink is Sex on the Beach, and ironically, unless she made a mistake, she copy and pasted the same exact answers for questions 5 and 6. Please welcome the now very embarrassed Amy Zuba. Team Rowing is a traveling hockey mom. She's just returning from a recent trip to Orange County, which was apparently very sunny this time of year. Please welcome the very quiet, very unassuming Jersey Gina Alvarez. Up next is a 20-year veteran of the Berry Company. He'd rather be sitting in a tree with a gun and a knife than sitting in a chair with a pen and a headset. This state archery champion is one of a kind. His bright smile means he's up to something. And when he's not in the account management department, he can be found just leaving the account management department. Please say hi to our very own Sir Mark Subban. Up now, Team Beach Volleyball. The first competitor is a member of the Bull Moose Party. He has a fear of rabid field mice and loves to listen to Beyonce while sipping on some whiskey and ginger. He's hitting the ever-popular 6-month mark with Barry. Please say hi to Freddie Mercury's long-lost relative, Brandon Hanfield.
He does look like Freddie.
Next up is a former New York State gymnast that spent more money on spas and jewelry than I have on my mortgage. She's that crazy lady yelling on her cell phone in the grocery store, and she has more leopard print than the San Diego Zoo. You know her, you love her, she speaks loudly and carries a big stick, and a watch, and a necklace, and some earrings. Please welcome Karen Morales-Morabito! Beach volleyball, this Speedo-wearing graduate of Geneseo is in search of the never-ending rainbow. He's a secret assassin in the sales office, but has a softer, gentler side that includes an uncomfortable relationship with his basketball socks and jerseys. And he believes that in sales, 60% of the time, you win all the time. Say hello to Philly boy, Rivera. As we wind down the ceremony, we come to our last team of competitors. Team Synchronized Swimming. The first member is a persistent, money-driven mom who's been with Barry for 5 years. She thinks that having 2 gym memberships at 2 different locations will keep her in better shape and cut down on possible drive times, depending on where she is and when she needs to get in a workout. She has this amazing talent to actually smile and say the F word at the same time, which comes in handy when you have a difficult client ready to sign a contract. Please welcome Sassy Cindy Kristoff. Next up, this honest, musically talented martini drinker has been with Barry for 5 years now. She's just returning from a lovely trip to New York City. She loves the movie Shaft, and she's terrified over ever encountering Skirvin in the elevator. This gal likes to go head to head with any female client. She is the alpha male female Liz Zox. And last but not least for Team Synchronized Swimming, if I look a little embarrassed, it's because I actually read through this competitor's Q&A, and then I went back to read it again, and then I had to go to confession, and someplace that I'm pretty sure this person's never been. This self-described snarky couch potato has been with Barry for almost 4 years. He's still a little confused about what extracurricular means, and wishes he had enough hands to handle all the paperwork needed to do his job. He is excited for the upcoming cold call season, and once got lost in the Classic Cat for hours because he was shopping for a stereo and couldn't find it. Please welcome the dirty martini drinking Joe Pam. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the talent portion of our opening ceremonies. I'd like to now introduce one of our division leaders to